What is up, my gamers? Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Hi. Hello. We've got some exciting news today, but first, let's go ahead and see who is poppin', who's here. Hello, everyone. We've got Curse One got first. Congratulations. And we've also got Gemtini here. We've got Loki Frost. Kenna's clownin'. Hello, Kenna. We got Snyder Moth. Hi. And we got Bear. Hello, everyone. I'm pissed off. I hate Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Kenna might have just sent me a few messages. Don't worry, Kenna. Don't worry. Unless. Hello, everyone. I've gotten all of my friends into Final Fantasy XIV. I've finally successfully gotten my partner into Final Fantasy too, so I am very excited. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I actually I purchased a couple of Final Fantasy games. There was a big sale on Steam a couple days ago, so I picked up a couple of Final Fantasy games. I might play one on stream. I'll probably put a poll up in my server to see if you guys would want that. Maybe on Saturdays we can do like Storytime Saturdays or something like that, where we play a story game. Rah! I hate this game. Give me a week. Snyder, yay! Snyder, I will help you get started. You should be on Crystal Data Center, by the way. I'm putting this into your brain beforehand. Be on Crystal Data. Oh, you want to be on Crystal Data Center so bad. Shadowbringers is the worst. My favorite expansion. But yeah, I love yummy crystals. Perfect. Why would you want to be on Primal or Ether or Dynamis when you could be on Crystal? And you could align your chakras or some shit like that. I don't really know. Something like that. Where the fuck is my site? Okay. So, you guys know the dreamy designs that I did a little bit a while ago. I have officially finally posted them on my fourth wall. So if you'd like to go check it out, go ahead and check it out on the fourth wall right there. You can also get those designs in a vinyl decal because a lot of people were requesting more stickers, vinyl stickers. So there are vinyl decals of the 3 designs as well. They're supposedly waterproof and UV resistant, so that's good. You could put them on a laptop or a water bottle or a card. Twitch giving me a link warning. Twitch, leave me alone. I will say I did purchase all 3 designs in a t-shirt form. I purchased several different sizes and I checked them all out. The printing is very nice. It's very high quality printing and the t-shirts are like so soft. Like genuinely, they're incredibly soft. So when it says super soft shirt, it actually means it. It is very, very soft. So they're pretty good shirts. Also, the design scales for larger shirts. So I purchased a larger shirt just to see if the design would scale, and it does. So if you purchase a larger shirt, then the design will be larger as well. Hopefully that makes sense. I think the only negative thing I have to say is that larger sizes, like sizes 3XL to 5XL, aren't available in some colors, but every t-shirt does have at least one color that is available up to a 5XL. The rest of them are available up through a 3XL or 2XL, that kind of thing. Should be smalls to 5XL. Sorry, extra smalls to 5XL. So, yay! And they're all the same price. Every t-shirt is $25, and every sticker, the stickers do actually depend on size. But t-shirt wise, all of the t-shirts are the same price, no matter the size. So, yeah! So feel free to purchase a shirt or a sticker if you would like. I will be coming out with more merch designs in the future, but I figured I could get like a cute t-shirt design out for the summertime. I wanted to do tank tops as well, but they're just like weirdly expensive for the quality that they are. So I figured if you want a tank top, just cut off the sleeves. Just do the good old like sleeve cutting off fun shit like that. DIY that shit, you know. The quality is really there on these shirts, so I'm very happy with them. And I did wash them once. I would recommend just in general for printed t-shirts, don't like dry them with like high heat kind of thing. Would it make a comfy sleeping shirt or more normal t-shirt quality? It's definitely in the sleeping t-shirt kind of softness. Like if you want to size up and make it like comfy sleepy shirt, they're very comfy. Very, very soft. That kind of like more like stretchy, plushy kind of vibe. I can get one for me and my boyfriend to trade. Oh hell yeah. You love to see it. That's so cute. But yeah, so that's the big merch announcement. Today I'm gonna be working on a commission. Um This commission honestly is the final one in my queue, so if anyone's looking for a commission at all, you can do !comm or !commission in the chat and see my commission links. But we're going to be working on a commission for Elbeck of her new Sona design. And it was a sort of like random, it was the pay what you want category. So I think I'm going to do like a little bit of a dress up time with Elbeck's Sona and put her in a cute little like outfit or something. I just have to get everything to load here, and I'm gonna put them all on my canvas, and then we can get started putting all the references, I mean, on my canvas. And then we can hop to it. I figure we could get to the art right away. There we go. And let me just double check that everything is working. Everything is working? Okay, everything is working. So let's go over to the gaming screen. And pull out our tablet before I forget to do that. Oh, and turn off the birthday hat from Kenna's birthday. If you guys weren't here on Sunday. No, Tuesday. On Tuesday it was Kenna's birthday, so we were doing a little playing around with that. So I believe we're mostly going off of this design right here. But I'm just gonna draw Elbeck in like a cute little pose. I think that'll be good. We'll put the references over here so that we can get started. And I think this will be an okay sketch pen. I usually like to go with the Artemis Hard pen that I have here, but I'm feeling more of a just like a little bit of a cleaner line. So I think I'm gonna go with my Yam G pen. There's a bunch of really good line art brushes in the like store of Clip Studio. I just tend to use the same ones over and over again. So sometimes when I'm in an art block, I'll actually like go to the Clip Studio store and I'll end up downloading more just like regular drawing pens. And it's interesting how much the pen that you use in a drawing program can really like change your drawing style. At least for me. So I'm gonna start with like a cute little mouth here. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then while I'm at it, I think I'll put on a little bit more exciting music. There we go. Thank you, Lady Gaga. Welcome on in. Okay. I think for style of this one, I'm gonna go uh somewhere between chibi and my normal style, just because I really want to focus on the clothes. So I think a little bit of a sleepy look really suits Elbeck. So we're gonna keep it just like a little bit sleepy looking. There we go. And then should I draw the nose in, or do you think I should leave it kind of blank? I think leaving it kind of blank is cute. Maybe I could just leave like the impression of a nose down there. And then just gonna clean up this eye a little bit. Yeah, that looks cute. And then we'll draw the eyelash back in. There we go. Oh, round eyebrows. So we're gonna make these rounder. There we go. Okay, that's cute. Okay, we're off to a good start. This mouth is a little bit too far back. I do want it a little bit pushed back for the kind of like sleepy, lazy vibes, but I don't want it too far back. Now, I always mess up with the angle of the opposite eye, so I have a tendency to flip my canvas back and forth a lot because I feel like it just makes it a little bit easier to actually make the eye the correct size. Why is my... Oh, I'm on a different brush. I was like, why the fuck is the texture of this wrong? Let's go back a little bit here. I was wondering what the fuck was going on there. I was like, why does this brush suddenly feel wrong? It's because it was the wrong brush. I use a lot of keyboard shortcuts, so C, my C key, is what switches me back to my pencil category. And then V is my pen category for lining, and then B is my brush category. So I accidentally hit B instead of C, which is crazy because they're so far apart. Guess I should do sort of downturned eyelashes. And then cute big pupil. There we go. Okay. And I think that looks pretty good. There we go. And now I'm just gonna tweak a couple of things until I think it looks good. Like this eye is a little bit flat for me. But this always happens to me when I draw the other eye. I always end up making one of them a little bit flatter than the others. But thankfully, my liquify tool can come in handy. And I can kind of push everything to a place that looks a little bit better. There we go. Make Emmett Emmett Squelch merch, and my life is yours. I remember I did start sketching Final Fantasy XIV merch way back in the day. I never went through with it because I got really insecure, and also because I don't have a PO box or anything to ship from, so I don't know. I definitely didn't realize I need more pajama shorts. Thanks, Heatwave. Oh my god, that's so real. I I only wear like the most lightweight pajamas I can possibly find because I overheat so bad in my legs because my legs are like very muscular, you know, like I have a lot of muscle and a lot of fat on my legs. So they get really hot, hotter than the rest of my body. Because I don't have a ton of fat on the rest of my body. I just have like, I got thick thighs. So they get really like hot. So, you know, I gotta wear the right kind of pajamas. Also because I'm on like medications that make temperature regulation difficult. But even before that, I just like very lightweight pajamas. But I don't like wearing shorts is the thing. I don't like shorts. So I have a hard time, I don't know, finding clothes that I really like. Also, I really like Elback with round glasses, so I'm gonna draw some glasses with this outfit. I think they'll look cute. Instincts. Remember. I'll just do a very quick pair of glasses, which I don't know why they look so strange to me. I'm usually okay with drawing glasses. I mean, I have to draw my own glasses all the time. But for some reason, this pair is not working with me, but that's okay. We're gonna go with this kind of vibe. I think that's quite cute. I think that's adorable. Okay. And then on top of this, we're gonna do hair. So a cute little heart-shaped bang here with some wavy hair. Kind of like this. There we go. I think that's quite cute. The cute curly hair. And of course, we gotta add in that heart-shaped ahoge. It's, dude, one of my favorite little character tropes is ahoges. I don't do them on my characters very often because I don't think they suit my character designs that much. But I friggin' love them. I think they're so cute. I've got one up there on my head. Watch it wiggle. Streak, oh my god, tonight is baby's first alcohol, so I'll either be lurking or hopping out. Have a good first alcohol. Remember to drink safely. You probably know all of this. Drink water with it, you know, have food. All of that important stuff. Have fun, though. That's the most important part. Slow sippies, yes, yes. I personally am not a big fan of alcohol, so I remember I had my first alcohol and I was just kind of like, yeah, no, that was certainly something anyway. But I'll occasionally drink for holidays and stuff like that. I don't know if these, like, they're supposed to be like longer front pieces here, but I think I'm going to interpret it that way because that's another one of my favorite tropes. For those who remember SB Newt, I love a jellyfish cut. So that's what we're going to be going with here. And then the heart-shaped bang. Or the heart-shaped ahoge. You've got a heart bang, heart ahoge. Everything's cute as hell. There we go. I think that's cute! Wait, I think that's cute! A new collab with me in the alter ego Falling with Style animatic, and my life is yours. I'll literally do line art and draw, and you can color and animate it, please. I'm down. Don't need to ask me twice, I'm in. By God, I'm in. I'm like, imagine me slamming the table. I'm not gonna do that, obviously, but imagine me slamming my hand down on the table and being like, You madman, I'm in. Upcoming Coda and Newt collab. What of? Some kind of OCs, I'm gonna assume. Knowing us. Probably D&D related. There we go. If I don't have to do line art and all I have to do is color, dude, I'm so down. I'm down to clown. Absolutely. In fact, there's not even going to be line art on this piece that I'm drawing right now. It's going to be... I just noticed something. This might be what's bothering me with the eyes. One of them is touching the bottom of the eyelid and one of them isn't. I think I like this one better though, so I think I'm going to go with that kind of thing. So we're gonna lengthen this eyeball out a little bit. There we go. That's better. That's much better. There we go. I mean, that's how we did the pawn one. Yeah! We did collab once for pawn. And then we collabed for the snail model that I did once. The snail. We do awesome collabs. I'll remind you to send me the doodles you did a Frosty Squad one after stream. They should be... I posted them somewhere. I think I posted them in the D&D Brain Rot channel. In our friend server. This looks really cute so far. Oh, speaking of things I did recently. I did recently finish drawing Kenna Clownan's character design reference. I did this design for Kenna just kind of out of nowhere a little while ago. I want to say like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. And it was like a sketch because I just did it for fun. I just did it like kind of casually. And then I was like, you know what, Kenna's birthday's coming up. Let me actually make this into a ref sheet for Kenna. So I was able to go through and kind of clean up and make things look a little bit more clear. I really like the eyelashes on this design. I think they're so fun. And then like the tattoo of Kenna's little clown mascot. I feel like that's really fun. I got to add in some black nail polish. I feel like that's also very Kenna to me. No way, it was like a year ago already. I'm pretty sure it was like a year ago. Oh my god. And I got to draw a back for it. Nothing crazy going on the back side of this design, but God, I love the song Rock Lobster. Something funny happened at one of the places I volunteered today. What happened? I'm nosy. I want to know now. Okay, so gill-wise, the gills always... I have such a hard time drawing gills, so I'm actually going to sketch in the gills first. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy-paste this side, flip it around, and then squish it vertically for like kind of the perspective of it. And then I'm basically imagining where it would be coming out of the head. So you got to remember the head is like this, right? So they're going to be coming out of basically this part of the skull. So I got to draw in the little gill pieces, gill sticks, you know, the little stick part of the gills. And then make them slightly heart-shaped. I love this song so fucking much. Rock Lobster, my beloved. I fucking love Rock Lobster. Oh my god. So, just draw this. I used to, when I was in marching band, we used to march to this song as like a warm-up exercise because it's such a perfect tempo to do like marching exercises to. In case anyone forgot how much of a nerd I am. I was in marching band. We used dark chocolate flecks, I assume, for regular hot chocolate, and no one thought about putting them in the fridge. So I did, and then it became one big chocolate clump and has been thrown out. Oh no! Not the chocolate conglomeration. Someone should have eaten it. I bet that shit would have been good. There we go. No one wanted to eat the giant chocolate chunk? I'm shocked. And of course, these are not going to be super clean, but we are going to be coloring this, so I think the coloring will kind of hide my sins for me. Why am I sketching all of this in bright red? Don't worry about it. I don't know. Sometimes I just pick a color and I run with it for far too long. Ignore that voice crack as well. It's not real. I'm not going through puberty. I've never gone through puberty. Yes, I have. What the fuck am I talking about? I haven't gone through. Yes, you have! You're a grown man. Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, and then once again, gonna be lazy and do this. And we'll just move it just a little bit to make it kind of mesh together better, and then turn off the sketch, and then turn down the opacity of this so I can go through and erase all the places that it overlaps. Like that. That helps clean it up. And it's much easier on me. And then we're going to do it again, but this time with the hair. The hair that goes behind the gills. Sorry to all these cute curls that I drew in. You have to die now. Rest in peace. I don't think they would be allowed as it had our hands on it, but I did feel tempted to see if I could take it home and eat it. I feel like they would have been okay with that, right? You taking it home, because it's already gonna be thrown out. Let's add a little cute little curl in here. Just carefully, though. Because I don't want it to have any kind of like tangent lines with the gill that we have there. That should be good. I think that looks pretty good. And then I'll just delete my little sketch layer there, and we have a head and gills. Cute! Yay, okay. Let's do the body now. We're also going to start with a sketch here. We're going to be doing kind of half chibi, so the body is going to be a lot smaller than I normally would because we're going to be doing, you know, kind of, yeah, you know, poses and things. So I want to go with something kind of cute and girly like this. And so we're going to have like sort of a leaning over kind of pose. Like this. And then I think we'll do maybe like a peace sign or something like that. Final Fantasy's the best game ever. Dude, this shit's the best game ever. And I fully agree with you. I love Final Fantasy 14. Him him. Why is that game so fucking good? Maybe we'll do like this instead of the peace sign. kind of one of these sorts of poses. And then something like that. I don't think these legs are long enough, though. This... I hate drawing legs. What if I never drew legs ever again? Boy, would I be happy about that. There we go. That's gonna make a little bit more sense. So many yellow names. All right, all the yellow names. If you want to be in the stream, everyone has to have a yellow name. Thank you very much. Oh my god, Bonnet, was your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Do you guys think Newt is tired? What? Don't worry, I talked to my psychiatrist today, so that's why I'm tired. It's because I had to get up early for a doctor's appointment, and I forgot to go to bed at a normal time last night. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. What kind of thing do I want to do with the legs? We could do like a cute little like steppy. We could do like one of these. We could do just kind of one of these. I mean, all of those are cute. I think something like this. Yeah, something like that I think would be good. And then... yeah, I think that's good. Sonic the Hedgehog is a Cancer? Oh my god, congratulations, girl. Yeah, that checks out. Oh my god. Hold on, guys, I gotta close my window. There we go. Oh my god, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yo, what Sonic the Hedgehog character's a Libra? Where are my Libra Sonic the Hedgehog characters at? Someone do that research for me. I need to know who I share a horoscope with. I feel like it's gonna be some kind of very weird character. I feel like it's not gonna be someone mainstream. Whoop. Don't do that. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just making sure that the center of gravity makes sense for this character. They were leaning a little bit too far back before, because like they have to look like they are able to stand up. So essentially I'm just pushing their pose around a little bit until it looks like they could actually stand up with what they've been given here. Like that. And then just to fill the rest of this space, that's where we're going to put the tail. And then I don't want it to go too far out this way. Like we kind of want to keep it in this space here. So I'm just going to have it kind of go like that. Dude, it's getting sticky in this bitch. Someone needs to make a sticky animatic, not animatic, a sticky edit to Final Fantasy XIV. Shadowbringers, I think specifically. I feel like Shadowbringers specifically would work really well. Guys, I like Final Fantasy XIV. What the fuck? Does it have frills on the tail? No, okay. Tail straight. Right. Yeah. Sure. Libras rise up. Thank you. This is reminding I gotta update my OC's ref sheets on Artfight because they're like 5 years old at this point. I feel you so hard. My OC guy, we just gave him a new icon. Because I just don't have any recent, like, reference style art for him. All of my art for him is, like, art. I have very few that is just, like, here's what this character looks like. There we go. Should I do thin fingers or more like chunky chibi-like fingers? I mean, I do love a chunky finger. I think I'll go chunky. I think it's cuter. And then we've got this sort of cute little hand up here. I think that works really well. Okay, that's cute. Someone in this community straight? Never. Maybe apart from Sally. We've got our token straight characters. We've got Ellie, Olive, Snyder. Very debatable. Sally is straight, not to my knowledge. Yeah, no, Sally is about as straight as I am, to be honest. I might be asexual, but I never said that Sally was. God. I think that's kind of cute. I love drawing skirts, but I always I want to do like this kind of thing for skirts, but I'm like, I have to be so careful because it's like I do not want to draw anyone flashing someone on accident. But they're so cute when they like floof up, you know? Oh, it's so cute. Some of these token straights are on thin ice. I'm not gonna say names, but thin ice. Yeah. I have some very questionable straight friends where they say things and I'm like, okay, interesting. Interesting that you would say that. I see. I think we're gonna draw like a cute little blouse up here. I think Elle really likes like long sleeves. So I think I'm gonna do kind of a long sleeve like that. There we go. And then maybe like a cute collar. I love a Peter Pan collar. I'm pulling out like all of my like J fashion vibes for this one. So kind of like this kind of vibe, but it's gonna be like black and pink. Okay, you hearing me? You hearing me? And then I think I liked this skirt better though. So we're gonna erase this skirt and we're gonna go with the other one that I drew. Like that. And then of course it is in fact going to be a pleated skirt. Cute little pleated skirt. There we go. They're straight, the them I'm talking about. What if a snail and a salamander? No. Unless? There we go. And then of course we can't forget Elle's crown. Very important. The little like Very Odd Parents ass crown. There we go. Everybody talking about pop music. Pop music. Talk about pop music. And then I love a thigh-high sock, and I also love a like I like this kind of vibe of the leg warmers because I fucking love bottom heavy designs, so we're gonna do some leg warmers here. And then shoes. And then I think the shoes are gonna have a little bit of a platform just for the fashion of it all. And of course, some cute garters. Because they just fit this style really, really well. And I feel like the lace should go downwards on these socks. Like that. And oh my god, we should do those like buckles that look like hearts. Oh my god, I love those. Oh my god, yeah. Because they also really suit the rest of the design with all the like little heart motifs. So a snail and a salamander walk into a bar. A snail and a salamander do devil may cry combos on a whiskey tonic. I don't know what the fuck they would be drinking. I feel like Microchip would be drinking something fruity and Sally would be drinking something absolutely horrendous. Sorry, horrendous to me. Like a whiskey tonic. And then ribbons. Like that. Hold on, I gotta go to Pinterest real quick. I'm looking for a very specific kind of shirt that I feel like is very Jirai K kind of vibes. Yeah. Okay, I definitely need to adjust a little bit of the shirt that I did. Because I feel like I want to go with something maybe not that lacy. I feel like something a little bit less, maybe more of this vibe. Oh, but this one's also really cute. Sorry, now I'm just like, fashion. Ooh, maybe this. Wait, maybe this. Okay. Okay, we've got a couple different options here. I feel like there is like one Jirai K outfit. And that's the only it's the only option for people. It's pink shirt, black ribbon, black skirt. That's the uniform. And there's so many different variations on it, but they're all really, really cute. Like we've got this one as well. Don't get trapped. Ah! I also love bottom heavy designs. That's why I gave my Sona their books like equestrian silhouette girls in a way. Yeah, low-key, I think they're both very opposite of each other vibes. Like, Microchip is really, like, cottagecore, cute girly that's low-key witchy and has a garden of herbs and eats those cute frozen treats. And Sally's, like, has mustard stains and chip dusts on her shirt. Sally's, like, fucking... I thought you were gonna say that Sally eats, like, a mustard sandwich, and I was like, yeah, actually. I think that Sally would eat a sandwich that's just 2 pieces of bread and some mustard. And they would be like, that's my lunch. Like, hey girl, what? What the fuck? Girl, what the hell is that? Ew. Oh my god. Ooh, whoever this person is, they do some really good looks. Hold on, let me show you guys. Look at these. These are some cute outfits. These better not be AI generated. If they are, I'm gonna be pissed. Leave my fashion out of this. Doesn't have an AI tag, so, but it might be. I don't know. Potentially. Probably, but, you know. Pee my pants. It could also just be like brand photos, so it's hard to say. But we're gonna use kind of this silhouette as an inspiration where we've got like, I don't know, like the kind of like chunkier legs here, right? Mm-hmm. But for the top, I feel like something along this line would look good. I was gonna say, not even mustard, fucking mayonnaise sandwich. Ah! Don't give me the mayonnaise sandwich. Ew. Snyder got a shirt. Oh my god, Snyder, thank you. Thank you. My fourth wall is supposed to fucking notify me on stream, but I don't know why it's not. That's so sad. I don't know why, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll have to set that back up. Okay. I think I'm gonna make the legs a little bit less even. Put some strappy stuff going on, kind of inspired by like how these have like different straps on different legs. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do here. Like maybe put like some kind of strap vibe here. Like that perhaps. I think that'll be pretty cute. And then another sock that goes to like here. Maybe like that? No, upwards. Yeah. Would a mayonnaise sandwich be just like a butter sandwich? Because some people use mayo as a butter alternative and things like backing. Yeah, it would just be like a butter sandwich, but instead of butter, it's mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise a sandwich? No, chat. Mayonnaise is not a sandwich. Please do not eat just mayonnaise as your sandwich. And of course, a choker, because come on. Let's see here. These shirts kind of have like some buttons down the front and like a ribbon right here. I don't know if I'll put the ribbon in, but I will put the buttons down. And then some of them have like ruffles like this, which I think is cute. And then the other one had the ruffles kind of along the buttons here. I like the silhouette of the first one better. So we're going to put the ruffles in like this. So the ruffle's going to go kind of like that. Yay, cute. No, it's an instrument. Giving 2020 TikTok alt girly realness, literally. And that's the vibe. And a vibe it is. Listen, the TikTok alt girlies were just stealing from J fashion the whole time anyways, so we can steal that shit right back. I would actually see a girl in my high school wear this back in 2020. Yeah, that tracks. That's fair. And that's real as fuck. Let's see here. Because we can put some like earrings on and stuff. Maybe I'll do that on at the end. Kind of figure out where I want that. Oh my god, I forgot this was flipped the whole time. What the hell? I kind of like this side better more. I might flip this permanently actually. Let me flip that. We're gonna flip horizontal. So now this is my default side. And we're gonna turn down the sketch I have here. Alright, and now we're gonna make another layer. And we're actually gonna draw all of this in. And since we're here, I'm just gonna change my sketch color now to purple. So we got the little hat. Technically, I probably could just go in and clean all of this up, but I'm feeling kind of... I don't want to do that. I don't feel like it right now, so I'm not gonna do it that way. Such devastation! This was not my intention! I love all the details. Thank you. I love adding little details. I'm a bit of a maximalist sometimes when it comes to designs, and I recognize that, and I accept that about myself. However, what are you gonna do about it, weather boy? If you got a problem, don't tell me about it, I'll cry. Not really, honestly. I think with designs, I think I can hold my boots pretty well. So if you have a problem, and just tell me, man. I might not accept your advice, but you know, I'll at least accept your opinion. If you're like, I think it would look better if this character wore pants. Awesome. You should draw Elbeck in pants instead. I'm gonna draw her in a skirt. Because this is my friend, and I know she actually really likes this kind of clothing style. So, you know. Low-key, that purple looks like the select tool color. Yeah, I did kind of choose maybe the most horrendous purple I probably could have, but I'm sticking with my guns. This is what I will go with because well, I started it, so just eye bleeding purple and eye bleeding red. Just the colors you want, right, guys? Right? Right, guys? Guys? Right, guys? Why is no one agreeing with me? Hi, Chrome! Took you a minute to get here. How was your gnome time? Welcome. I was calling with Chrome before stream, guys. I think you all should be jealous of me. There we go. There we go. And then we do... trying to decide where I want these ruffles to be coming from. That looks good. I've been watching. I forgot to redeem my dream. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. Well, how you doing? There we go. We're just gonna kind of cheese these ruffles, to be honest. I don't like that they're not at the same angle as this one right here, so I'm gonna go back in and actually redraw a lot of these lines to kind of be roughly the same angle, because I feel like that'll look better. Normally I'd put a little bit more effort into my ruffles, but we're just kind of going with vibes here. This is all vibes based today. There we go. I think that's better. It looked like it kind of fell flat before, so I added another ruffle behind it to kind of imply that it is still continuing to the back side of the shirt. Figuring out how to record with OBS so I can play toys. Yay! Thank you! I'm gonna make these buttons heart-shaped. Because why the fuck not? If you give me a motif, I will be running with it. You'll see it in a lot of the designs that I do. With Kenna's, it was like polka dots and other patterns like that. With Owl's design, it was hearts, because Owl has hearts as one of his main motifs. With Panda, it was alien, because obviously she's alien. So I love a bit of a motif. My personal motif is stars. I love stars. Susano, drop your puppy whistle! Oh, are you doing the dogs? Oh my god. I love the final dog that you get. Like when you get all the dogs. The final one is really cute. Okay. Just deciding what I want to do next. Should probably draw this hand in, finally. I'm gonna put this up at the top. I need to be on top of things, literally. Alright. Oh, this song. I love this song. Me every time a song comes on my playlist. Oh my god, I love this song. Oh my god, I love this song. Almost like this is a playlist of music I listen to. What? I want the thumb to be kind of like behind this hand. There we go. It looks like they have 3 fingers right now, so I'm gonna fix that so she has 4 fingers. There we go. Cute! Cute! There we go. And then this. Sleep next to 3 others. It's hot and we rot in this oven. Susanoo, I've done your battle like 8 times. Kinda just want puppy. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to start getting used to it. When you get to later stuff. There I've had friends who have done extremes 100 times in order to get their mounts. Technically it's 99 that you have to do in order to get it, but if you don't get it on pity, then you then you have to actually grind for it. Nightmare. One of my old raid leaders had a couple of fights where he ended up just having to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. And shoulder. Don't forget your shoulder. You need that. You need to be able to attach your arm to the rest of your body, some might say. And then we have our other arm here. Ta-da! And then another ruffle. And another very simple bow. Normally, if I was wearing clothes in real life, I would never want a bow like this on my clothing. That would be so annoying. But in the beautiful world of fantasy fashion, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Little known fact. What are you trying to record in OBS? I'm making a video featuring a lot of my friends' Warriors of Light. So, I asked Tono to record a couple different scenes. That offer extends to you too, Coda. All of my friends. I'm getting back into my edit era. Every couple of months, I get the overwhelming urge to make some kind of edit. For anyone who's ever seen my TikTok, you'll know that I have a couple of X-Men edits on there, but I've actually made several edits for Final Fantasy XIV. I've just never posted any of them. Actually, one of them I think is on one of my YouTube channels. I just don't know which one. There we go. Nails. Cute! Cute! Okay, I didn't know. You should go check it out. If I could send a SC in chat, I would. This is run 9. 9's not too bad. I believe in you. I think you'll get it. I believe in you. Let's see here. Motif saved me from a burning fire when I was a child, so they're cool in my book. Yeah, actually, a motif saved me back in the day. And that's when I knew I wanted to be an artist. It's kind of everything to me, actually. Vaughn, you're so funny. Don't go bald. Unless you want to go bald, in which case I hope you go bald. I did not mix my drink very well. I'm gonna say that. I keep taking sips of my drink and they're like either just juice or just sparkling water. Ew. Woman, your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Clean this up a little bit. And this is why I actually did everything in different colors. Not for any other reason. It was all because of this. I planned all of this in advance because I'm super smart and have a big brain. Yep. No other reason. Alright. Skirt time. I've been putting this off because I want to draw all of these individual ruffles in the skirt. And there we go. Ugh. The way that pleated skirts work is they're basically like folds on top of folds. So they create these kind of triangles whenever they're unfurling, I guess. Yeah. This stuff is much more complicated than I remember. Yeah, that's kind of why I was like, if you don't understand OBS, don't worry about it. We can cheese it another way because OBS is a little bit confusing when you first look at it. And forever, actually. It's always confusing. It's my evil son that I hate. But you get used to it. It's even worse when you do an old version of it. Yup. That's also what happened to me when I decided to start streaming, because I used to use OBS just for like, regular recording shit. And so when I went to go use it for streaming, I was like, what the fuck is any of this? Why doesn't it look the same as it did like fucking 10 million years ago? It's because they've been updating the program, Newt. Get with the program. Change is scary. Okay. That'll be good enough for that. I was on the wrong layer that whole time. Hey, it actually looks pretty good! I didn't know how this was going to turn out until I actually zoomed out and looked at it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. We're getting somewhere. Oh, oh. Anyway. A little bit of thigh squish here, cause yeah. Duh. If you're adding straps in, you gotta add a little bit of thigh squish. And then the rest of the leg. There we go. Like so. And like so. Knees. Hands, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. And then I want to have like kind of a ribbon going through this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a big fat line going through it. And then I'm going to go through it and erase a little bit to kind of make a lazy stitch pattern. Recording and streaming is very different, I fear. Yeah, that too. That's also very true. I have my settings to where I can kind of do both. But boy howdy does recording take a lot of computer space. Oh my god. There we go. Lace, and then I'm gonna ignore the heart buckle for now. So I think I'm just gonna draw that on one of the upper layers of this drawing. Again, I'm lazy. But I am gonna draw in these straps here. I'm not gonna make them as thick as my sketch here. Just kind of thick. He's my man, hand in hand. I'm gonna look at the references that I have here. Like, what kind of leg harness thingy do we want to add? I kind of like this one, where it's kind of hanging from the top here. But it kind of goes against what I've actually already drawn. I really should have looked at this beforehand. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna leave this as is, I think. Just kind of do one of these. Or actually, or we'll put big ring and then 2 straps connecting the ring. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. And then on this leg, we have other sock like this with lace. And this lace is just gonna kind of be skin tight lace, so it's not like sticking out like this one is. This one's a little bit like fluffier. And then at the very bottom, we're gonna do our sort of like warmers. Oh, hello. Thigh squish. Yup, thigh squish. Guys, like this post if you enjoy thigh squish. Guys, like this? Guys, like. Hey guys, like this post if you like thigh squish. Why can't I keep liking this post? Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of give the impression of some knit on these by adding some lines here. Like that. This is coming out so cute. This is coming out so cute. Okay. And then just kind of following what I have sketched out here. There we go. Oop. There we go. Okay. So that looks pretty good there. And then of course, both the fold lines here and the ribbing lines. Like so. There we go. And then as far as our shoes go, I think I'm going to leave these basically plain. Except for maybe like just some impressions that there's shoes going on here. What kind of shoes do we have going on down here? Yeah, just kind of simple shoes, you know? I kind of want these to stay simple. I don't even want to draw laces in, really. I just want to draw in the toe of the shoe. Nice big and square toes. There we go. And then the chunky bottom of the shoe. Because that's how you fashion. You make your shoe real chunky. If your shoe real chunky, you fashion. You're successfully fashioning. And like that. Shoo! And just like that, we have our outfit drawn. The last thing I need to draw in is this tail back here. So I'm gonna start a new layer. And kind of hoped that this continuous curve would be smoother. But I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not as smooth as I want it to be, and I can't add any points to it, unfortunately, so we're gonna... Honestly, I kinda got it in one here. I'm just gonna use the liquefy tool to kind of push things into the shape that I want them to be. And I'm not gonna worry too much about the blurring that might happen because of this. I'm just gonna ignore that. It's not real if I don't think about it. There we go. And then, of course, I'm going back in and I'm erasing all of the overlap. Like all of this in front of the body. And actually, I need to move this down a little bit because it was a little bit too on that arm right there. And that overlap is not very good visually. Okay, there we go. There is our design. I have to do the inside of the tail too. Fuck. I hate this. Okay. Okay, you know what? This might be this might be an okay start. This is my least favorite part of like drawing is tails. I hate them more than uh legs, which is saying something because I really dislike drawing legs. And I think it's just because they are so like you have to get them so like smooth. And that's really hard. It's so hard, not just for me, but just like in general, it's really hard. Okay, I think that's pretty good though. Thank you, Liquify tool, for saving my life. Saving me time as well. All that time and effort. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll just adjust this tip a little bit. Just kind of putting everything in its place. Smooth enough. Ooh. Oh, my body's snap, crackling, and popping. All right, now all of this gets put into a folder together, and that folder is going to get an overlay layer on top. An overlay layer on top that has that to it. And I can actually go ahead and delete all of these reference layers, I think. Yeah. There we go. And that helps me see some of the things that I'm missing here, like this sleeve and the back of the skirt. I think I'm just gonna color in because, I don't know, it kind of makes it easier on me. There we go. Okay. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I'm also going to set this as a reference layer so that when I create a new folder, now we can go in and fill in everything relatively easily. I had a feeling this might happen at some point. Is something open, or I just not do the circle very well? It was a circle. Okay. I'm just gonna roughly fill in everything. I'm not too worried about grabbing too much here because this is the skin layer, and I usually put that on the bottom anyways. So we're gonna collect every piece of skin. We've got some in the leg here as well. There we go. Hi, I'm in your walls. Welcome on in, and thank you guys for sitting through the ad break. Okay. Ooh, the tail. Yep. That is also skin. There we go. All right. We're gonna add in some blushing, because that's what makes anything super cute. And just makes it feel more alive. I find that I can't even do a flat colored piece without a little bit of skin blushing. It just makes everything come together, you know? And I also think I'm gonna add a little bit of like a pink color around the eyes, like a little bit of eyeshadow. Just like a little bit. I think that's probably good. We'll have to see once I color in like the eyes and stuff, but I think that should be pretty good. Speaking of eyes, color in the whites. And then take a slightly blue color for the shading on the eyes. Like so. The eyes are orang. So we fill in the orang of the eyes. Like so. And the pupils. Oh, I should probably do the shading first. So I'm not doing a ton here. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we go. And then a little bit of a lighter color. Like that. And then the pupils. The pupils, I just do sort of a darker shade of whatever the eye is. Maybe just like a little bit of lightness in the bottom here. There we go. Cute! Okay, and then on top of the drawing, I am gonna add in the eye whites. Or not the eye whites, the eye shines. Because staring at the eyes without eye shine is like kind of evil. It feels wrong. It feels so like weird. So I always have to add those in as soon as I can because I just can't stand looking at it. It's so weird. We do have a little bit of this back of the mouth. And then teethies. There we go. There we go. And then I think that looks good. I think that's good. I like that. Okay. Hair time. On top of this, let's see if this hair is one solid shape or if it is open at some odd location that I did not pay attention to because that is very up. Yep, it's open there. I see that one. Okay, well, let's see if any of this fills in. Nope. All right. Let's close that. This actually shouldn't be filled in. I don't know if there's any other open locations, but I don't think there is. Maybe right here. Okay, let's try that again. All the way around. Taha, we did it. Yay. Okay. We're gonna now erase all of our too much overflow. Some of this overflow is fine. I think it fits the style, but we don't need All that. Here we go. Wants everyone be his chum. Get it? Get it? Don't spoil the 4th of July. Everybody cool and go for a squint. But holy shit, here comes that fin. I used to listen to this song so often. I have the whole thing memorized. He was in a movie. You should watch it. It's called Jaws, by the way. He is a shark who fights the law. He was in a movie we once saw. Okay, and then the hair has a little bit of a gradient down to this other purpley color. So we're just going to add that in. There we go. And I think I'm going to carry that same slightly darker purple through to this little like bang piece here. Sort of the underside of the bangs. Yep. Yeah. And then we're going to do another layer on top. That's a glow layer just to kind of give a little bit of dimension to the hair. And I'm just going to go through and kind of erase a little bit of this. Just kind of figuring out how I want to do this. I feel like I shade hair like different every single time I do it. But don't worry about it. It's different every time, and that's the fun surprise about my art, is that you never know what you're gonna get. I shouldn't be saying that when I do commissions for a living, but you know, it's something quality at least. You'll get something. That look better? It does. Okay. Up in heaven. He's a star now. Okay. John's last words are row, respect. And it's a pretty good effect. Yeah, Jaws is dead. Long live Jaws. He was in a movie. You should watch it. It's called Jaws. Okay. Now then, what's the next step here? Probably gills. I'm gonna do something a little bit different for the gills. Because I feel like, I think Elbeck is going for more of this pink color in the gills. I think I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the orange from the original design. Sorry, I love that line. Okay, I think I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the orange from the original design and do like a cute little gradient. I feel like that'll look really, really cute. Because I want to bring a little bit of the orange back in from the eyes. And, you know, I don't know, for fun, I guess. And if Elle doesn't like it, I can always go back in and change it. Should this also be pink back here? This is the question. Yeah, I think so. I think that should also be pink. So I'm gonna grab the original orange color because I love this juicy, juicy orange color. I'm gonna do, because it's like, it's giving sunrise, you know? Sunset. It's giving sunset. Kind of like that. Fun! Eee! Okay. I like it. I think it's cute. Okay. And then we will do... Normally I don't take this many liberties with anyone's design. I just know Elbeck, so this is one of the few situations where I do kind of play around with stuff sometimes. Normally, I go very by the books. With commissions, at least. Unless someone's like, I want you to, mess with this part of it or something like that. Then I'll go into it. But for the most part, I try to stick close to people's original designs as much as possible. There we go. There we go. Okay, there's the gills and the hair and the skin. Okay, so all of the basics are now done. We're going to go back in and we're going to color in the crown here. Which I might go back in and change to silver just with this outfit in particular, because I think all the accessories in this outfit are going to be silver. So I might change it to silver just to kind of like match this outfit. I don't know. All right. Now, keeping to the vibe of the Jirai K kind of aesthetic, the shirt's going to be pink. And I think it's going to be kind of a similar pink to the tail and all that. The tail and the gills. Just because I think carrying that same pink throughout the design will work really well. Also because I think it's a really nice pink. I love a cool toned pink. So. Come on. Come on, please. There we go. Is this one not? There we go. Okay. I was worried for a second that I hadn't closed the line art there, but I definitely did. There we go. Okay. So then we go back in and we erase some of this. And I also just realized that this tail also extends up to right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now the shirt, I'm going to leave right now, but I think I might end up changing the color of it because I don't really like it 100%. I'm going based off of this design, and I like that it has the extra sort of black on the end there. So I'm actually going to kind of use that and just kind of go in on this edge here and make this black. But rather than using a pure black, I'm kind of using like a really dark purple, I guess. Because it's going to look like black on this design. Like that, and then I'm going to skip this one. Okay. Feeling good right now. I'm feeling good right now. And I came to get down. Then we've got the collar to fill in, and then I feel like the sleeves should have some kind of black on them as well. But maybe not. No, I think the sleeves are fine actually. Maybe at the very end of them, like right here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Just like a little bit at the very ends of the sleeves. There we go. This is kind of an awkward angle that I drew these sleeves at, but I think I figured it out good enough. Now, the only thing is, I do think that this is way too dark compared to that light pink, so I'm going to adjust it just a tiny bit to be a little bit of a lighter black. Especially because the next thing that we're going into is the skirt, which will be also black. So, fill that in. And boom, there's our skirt. The skirt is actually quite simple, but I'm going to draw some accessories on top of it that I think will help bring it into this outfit a little bit more. Now with the same black, just to kind of bring it down to the bottom of the design, I'm going to fill the shoes in with the same exact black, just because it's easy. Now for the like tights and the shoes, I feel like black would probably be the way to go here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these use black socks, and then maybe bring in the pink down in the leg warmers. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the black color that we have and put it over our skin tone and then turn down the opacity just a little bit. And that's gonna be our our socks color. That way it kind of implies like these are black, but they're a little bit transparent. Like they're not solidly black. And then I will take an airbrush with something that's a little bit closer to the actual black. And we're just gonna go around like that. And I actually did that backwards. Should be around the larger part of the leg. Ta-da! Legging. Or tights. Yeah! And now on the top part here where there's another layer of lace on top of it, I'm going to make this a little bit darker. Oops. Forgot to start a new layer. Another layer of lace on top. One last kiss. I need you like. Technically this one shouldn't be darker, but I think just to tie it in, I'm gonna make it darker. And let me just see how I like this sock, but with... I think I like that actually. So I'm gonna stick to the lace, or the, what's it called? Yeah. You know, the I think I have a brush that's for that, and if not, I definitely have a texture. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be the texture that I've got going on here. I got some halftones maybe I could use, but I definitely have a material here. Image material? Yeah. Now I just have to find it through all of the random shit that I've downloaded. Don't worry about it. I use a lot of things. I mean, one of these patterns could also be cute on the socks. Like, I feel like this could also be quite cute. So I think my drawing's a little too small for it. I don't know. It's there. It's there. I kind of like that. I kind of like this pattern on it. I think that's kind of cute. At least on the long stocking. Pippi long stockings. Yeah. I kind of like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this giving? Hey guys, is this giving? Vote now. And there we go. See, we also have this one, and this one's also quite cute. The bows are a little bit smaller and maybe a little bit easier to read. Or maybe they're worse. Who's to say? Let's see here. I think that's pretty decent. Let me go ahead and color in our leg warmers here, and I feel like that will help me decide on colors. Because right now, I don't have the leg warmers colored, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. See, here's the thing. The pink on pink now is a little bit much. What if I went for like a gray? Because like the gray could look quite cute. Because I feel like the pink on the pink tail is kind of disappearing a little bit. I could take a note from like this design here and maybe go for more of a purple color on the leg warmers. I don't know why my G pen became so small. I don't know what I pressed there. But then if I go more purple, we're kind of losing the shirt, I think. I think the shirt would have to be also purple. But, like, I don't hate the purple. I feel like the purple's also quite cute. But then, like, if I did something like red, I feel like it gets lost again. It doesn't really look as nice. I'm kind of fucking with the purple right now, actually. I kind of like it. We might go purple with it. I'm kind of going between looking at this and then looking at the icon up here, the kind of like thumbnail version of this. And I do think that the purple kind of, I don't know, like it sticks out more, I think, because of the pink everywhere else. What if I went for more of a hot pink? I don't think it sells quite as well. I don't think the hot pink is really doing anything. Let us go for an even more pastel pink instead, perhaps. What if the pink was nice and pale? I think that could work too. I think this pastel pink is quite cute. I just don't think the shirt is the right color. That's a little better. It just feels too similar to the like leg warmers now. I feel like I should make it a little bit more different. They're not so similar. But I can't decide which way I want them to be different. Like, do I want this one to be more pale or more dark? I don't know, maybe the shirt and the leg warmers just have to be the same color. I feel like they just look best when they are the exact same color, and I think that's what we're gonna go with. Now then, one last thing I need to actually color in is the nails. The nails around here need to be... Let's make them pink, actually. Whoa! Hello? Who's tooting up a storm in here? Is it Kenna? It was Kenna, isn't it? Kenna? Who tooted? Was it you? Are you tooting? Big goofing tooting? There we go. And then, what if I did like a French tip moment? Anyone feeling a French tip? Whoa. You don't have to tell me that, actually. Just because if we're going fashion, the fashion extends to the nails, you know? Like, the nails have to be fashion, too. There we go. I think that works. I feel like I could also potentially go for, like, black nails. But the pink is more fun. We're now doing Shinryu, and I've died every time to different things. Yeah, that tracks for Shinryu. Shinryu can be kind of difficult. It's very fun, though. I like Shinryu's fight a lot. Alright, we're now going in, and we're doing all of the little metal bits. So starting with this heart buckle right here. Where is this heart buckle attaching to? Don't think about it that hard. Don't worry about it. It's connected to my heart. Technically, it needs to have, like, the black go over it like this in order for it to make sense. So I'll just leave that like that. And then we will add the metal color to this right here, this guy right here. There we go. Our work is never over. And then I want to add another thing here. I think another heart. Another heart buckle in the necklace. I just gotta remember how these fucking buckle necklaces work. These like chokers. Heart choker. Come on, Pinterest. Show it to me. Okay, yeah. So the black does go in like over the metal bit. And then there's like buckles on either side. So I'll do the same here. Just to make it look a little bit better. And then the same here. Our work is never over. And just adding some more studs just to make everything look cool, I guess. I don't know. How to make it cooler? We're just adding studs everywhere. I think that's how it works, right, guys? That'll make it cool. So then the black fabric goes over this, and then on the inside, skin tone. There we go. And then I'm just gonna put another stud over here. There we go. Cute! Cute, what the fuck? Okay, and then I'm gonna draw in a chain. Like so. And then I think I'm gonna draw another little chain like this. Yeah, that's cute. I think I should put like a big plushie, like a Labubu kind of thing. I feel like that would be really cute here. My urge to give everyone like obnoxious plush keychains is strong, but what if I did like a little Minecraft axolotl plushie? I think that'd be really cute. I think I did it! Oh my god, guys, everyone clap. Congratulations. Chrome figured out OBS, maybe, hopefully. I believe in you. Okay, now we're gonna add in our earrings. I think I'm gonna put them in like this. Not K through 8 nor K-9 are human grossly overqualified. For K9 grossly overqualified. And then maybe a couple up here. How do earrings work on axolotls? Don't worry about it. That's how. It just works. And then some shinies in here to make these stand out a little bit more and look more like metal rather than just some gray shit I put in here. There we go. And then on this heart as well. There we go. In my life. There we go. That looks lovely. Lovely, lovely. Now we go back to the crown up top. And I think it would look better if it was the same metal as everything else. Or if it was black. Ooh, the black does look quite good. Let's make it a metallic black, like it's black metal. And just kind of do something like this. And then go back in with the airbrush tool. And airbrush it back in. And then... There we go. I think that's cute. I think it looks really good, actually. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think it looks really good. I think this is kind of baller, actually. I feel like I kind of like the black metal look, and I kind of want to bring it into the earrings, actually, because I like this one and what they did with the earrings. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'll leave those like that, and then maybe just do like a couple of them with the black. Maybe that'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, the mismatchiness of it is really nice, actually. And then, of course, we're gonna add in some rings. Some jewelry. One there, one here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we go. And then maybe, I don't know, a little bracelet right here, just because we can see that wrist. Maybe it has a little heart charm on it. I don't know. It's like a tiny little thing, but I feel like it's cute. You know? Like if you're gonna draw little accessories, you might as well have fun with it. There we go. Ring, and then this ring as well is a little too chunky, actually. Let's make that a little more delicate. There we go. Guys, I'm really excited. This is as I was drawing in this metal, I reminded myself that I have some dolls coming that I purchased. I bought some dolls, and they're coming in the mail soon. I'm excited. A little black stone, maybe an onyx, I don't know. Maybe some obsidian, Minecraft obsidian. And then when it's taking him so long to find me, whoa, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. Time should hide. All right, and then like that. Then airbrush it back. There we go. Oh wait, I should lock transparency while I'm working on this. There we go, and then airbrush back with this. For anyone wondering, it's 2 Monster High dolls. Well, technically it's more than 2, but I purchased it for the 2 Monster High dolls, and they happen to have a couple of tag-alongs with them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the extra dolls. I guess I'll just display them as well. But mostly I'm working on my Twyla Monster High collection, so I'm excited. They're all in really good condition too. I was like, I don't mind, maybe this is too detailed. Is that better? No, I think it should just be blank. I was like, I'll be fine if it's, decent quality and stuff like that. You should customize them. Genuinely, if they weren't so expensive to me, I would. Also, I like them how they are, so I don't think I'll customize these. Oh, do you mean like the extra dolls that I got? Maybe. Maybe, honestly. I might do that with the extras. Yeah, the extras. Yeah. I realized that after I said it. I was like, wait, yeah. The extras I probably will customize, actually. If not, like, actually customizing them, like, full on customizing them, I will be kind of moving outfits around and stuff. I'll be playing dress up with my dolls, Um, right now I'm just adding a little bit of shading back here so that the tail and stuff sticks out. But yeah, I'll probably be like I don't know, giving them different outfits and stuff. I really wanted to get some like doll clothing lots as well. But I couldn't find any that were in my budget. And that were the right kind of dolls. So a lot of them were like American Girl doll clothes for pretty cheap. And I was like, that's awesome. But I actually don't have an American Girl doll. That's not true. I have one. Um, but she's not out and like displayed or anything like that. Actually, I don't know if I still have her. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know why I wouldn't, but I had an American Girl doll growing up. So I haven't had her out in quite a while because she's so big, but I don't even know if I have her anymore or if I like ended up like giving her away or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure I still have her. I don't know. It was one of those like look-alike ones. It wasn't any of the historical characters. I wanted Kit real bad. Kit is my favorite American Girl historical character. I really like Kit and I really like Kirsten, but I feel like that's a really unpopular opinion. Every ranking video I've seen, she's so low. And I'm like, no, my baddie. Ugh. Oh, my baddie. She was my first like American Girl doll story. My second grade teacher had her book. And I think she had her doll too. She like brought it in once to show me specifically because I really liked it. So I've always been into dolls. It has always been a curse laid upon me. I think I'm just doing some final touches here. I might color the line art just a tiny bit, but this is pretty much done. I'm adding a little bit of this sort of purple color as like a glow, just to kind of soften up the look a little bit, you know? Because it's all pretty harsh at the moment, especially without coloring and shading and stuff like that. But now on the very top, I think I'll go in and I'll do like a colored line art kind of vibe. Nah, I think I gotta do it manually. Man. You Ollie. Who the fuck is manually? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, dolls, man. I'm excited about them. I love dolls. I wish I had more space to display them, but I'm hoping to like move out soon. Soon in quotation marks. So hopefully wherever I move I can have some room to display them again. I used to have a shelf to actually display them on, but I don't know if I still have that shelf or if we got rid of it after I moved out of my apartment. So that'll be fun to find out if I still have that shelf available to me. We might have gotten rid of it, to be honest. Teehee. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. That was like 2020, so I don't remember. I don't know if anyone remembers that far back. That's like 200 years ago. Feels like it. Let's see here. I do have some dolls like trapped in a box that I wish I could have out again to display them because I like them a lot. They're like I have an old Winx Club doll. Not mine. It was I bought it secondhand, but I had one of the same doll as a child. I ended up buying the same doll secondhand because I missed it. I missed it real bad. I don't think I still have my original one, but maybe I'll find it one day. I don't know. But I think it's one of the ones that I ended up being forced to sell at a garage sale. And I do mean forced. I did not want to sell all of my dolls at a garage sale, but alas, 'twas not my decision to make. I wish I had a lot of my dolls still. They were all in really good condition because I always took care of my shit. But It was not meant to be, I suppose. Let's see here. The pink of the shirt needs a little bit of an outline color. There we go. I'm the guy trying to kidnap Newt. Guys, do not save me. I am not in distress. I'm exactly where I want to be. I'm perfectly happy being kidnapped. Thank you very much. Shocking if true, live streamer tries to move in with their partner. More at 6. There we go. Looking good, looking good. There we go. All right. I just want to keep talking about dolls at this point. I'm basically playing dress up with Elbak's character, so I'm on like a doll mood. The dolls that I'm getting are Twyla and Twyla, and then a bonus Venus that just happens to be coming along for the ride. The Venus I wasn't gonna get, but to be honest, it's so cute. It's Venus's Fear Book outfit. And her Fear Book look is just so good. So I'm not like that mad that I had to spend a little bit more money to get them both at the same time because I didn't have an option to like split them. The seller was selling them like together. But they were in like such good quality, and it was Twyla's Fear Book look as well. And that one's kind of my like my holy grail at the moment. Well, one of my holy grail Twyla dolls. So I was like, it was in such good condition. So I'm very excited for them to come in. Yay! I don't know. Venus honestly is kind of one of the other characters that I've like considered collecting because I really like her looks, her designs. They're really good. I have not saved this drawing this entire time. Whoopsie! Let me do that real quick. I was going to show you guys the dolls that I'm getting. Let me go and save this first. Just going to save this in my... Let's see here. We've got... I'm getting Twyla Fear Book doll. Wow, I come back at a perfect time. Yeah, I'm buying dolls. Shocking if true. So this first one is the one that's like a holy grail to me that I'm getting. It's Twyla's Fear Book outfit. Oh, she looks so cute, and she has a little like D&D set. So cute! And the seller's actually selling it with like all the accessories and everything, and the hair is in really good quality. Perfect. All that I could ask for there. She's so friggin' cute. I love G3 Twyla. She's kind of my everything. But I'm also getting Venus's Fear Book line outfit as well. Where's a good picture of this one? Here we go. Oh, Facebook! I hate you. Facebook. Am I behated? This is such a fucking tiny ass picture. I love this doll. I love One Detail so much, but I don't know if you want to keep that a surprise when you get her, so I won't say unless you want to know. Feel free to tell me. I might know what you're talking about because I look at these dolls so much. This is Venus's Fear Book outfit. I'm trying to get a better picture of it, but they are so tiny. Every picture I see. Oh, okay. This one's good. This one's good. This is the other one that I'm getting. She looks so good. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be getting Monster High G3 dolls, I'm only gonna get one character. I'm only gonna get Twyla. But the Fates had other ideas for me. The glowing eyes, yes! I love that Twyla in every generation has some kind of glow in the dark feature about her. She's kind of everything to me. She's everything to me. And then the other Twyla that I'm getting is the Neon Frights look. Now this one, the one that I'm getting that's the Neon Frights Twyla, is not in super great quality, unfortunately, but the price was okay. And she had all of her accessories. So I'm not like too crazy mad about it, but she does have like a fucking bite mark in her arm. But that is the nature of buying things secondhand, I suppose. But this is her Neon Frights outfit. She's so fucking cute. She's kind of everything to me. I'm really excited. She's getting another doll later this year. It's supposed to already be out by now, but no one's seen it in stores yet, so it's another budget line too, so I don't know. I'll probably either like scour my Walmart for it and cheat a little bit, or get it secondhand again, because you know. Did the Mercari seller accept my other one? No. I keep sending offers to this one Mercari seller for another doll, but alas, it is not going through. But yeah, so this is the other one that I'm getting, and I'm trying to get her core doll as well. But that person is not getting back to me. This is the other one that I'm trying to get. Her core doll. It's it's actually really hard to find this one secondhand because I really want the bunny hood. I want the bunny hood to be part of it, but no no one is selling it with the hood. So I'm like, please? I love doll time. Hi guys, welcome to doll time with Newt. I usually subject my friends to this kind of conversation, but unfortunately you guys get it this time. I have two of the store box displays for the Budget Secrets line, just the first and fourth store display box. It's crazy how her core doll is going crazy on the secondhand market with the prices. It pisses me off. What it is, I don't know what it is about Twyla specifically, but like her dolls are like really, really expensive. Like I said, it was almost impossible for me to find this doll in decent condition that isn't like brand new in box. Because I don't want it brand new in box. I want it out of the box is the thing. And like I'd feel bad spending like $80 to $90 on a doll that came out like 3 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago or something like that. Because like there's a lot of collectors that prefer it in the box. So I always feel bad buying things out like in box because I know I'm going to take it out of the box. But thankfully this guy was selling it at a pretty decent quality. I think besides those 4, I think that's like, let's see here. Yeah, those are like the 4 outfits for her. I own one of them already, and that's the Garden Secrets one. Or Garden Mysteries, I guess. This is the one that I do own already. This one, my Pookie got this one for me for my birthday. Chrome bought this one for me for my birthday, so I own this one, and I have the whole, like, closet thingamajig, so we've got this Twyla already. I love her makeup, and the purple hair for it is actually really cute. It's not my favorite of her looks, but she only has, like, 5 dolls, so... All my doll budget has been going for my older doll lines I collect, and I feel like I'm missing out on the G3 Monster. Hi, girlies. What's your favorite doll line to collect? Which one is your like, go-to? The other one that's been impossible for me to find is the dance one. There's like a budget dance Twyla that came out. And for some reason, this one is even harder to find secondhand. This one right here. It's a budget doll. So these dolls were like, I think $12 to $15. but I cannot find this doll, even in shit-ass quality, for less than, like, $50. Why? I don't know. I don't know why this one is so hard to find secondhand, so I'm probably not gonna get this one for a while. I don't know if, like, it just hasn't gone out to most stores yet or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. So this Twyla, we're putting a hold on for a while. As of right now, I'm really into 80s Barbie and country variants of the Barbies. Oh, those ones are so cute. I love the Barbie countries. The Barbie country. I love that. Those are really fun. And then the last one that's coming out is the Concert Lurks Twyla, and I love this one. I can't wait for this one to like actually come out in stores. I haven't seen it in stores yet, and most people haven't either. But this is like her Concert Lurks one, and I think it's so cute because G3 Twyla is canonically autistic. Like she is like in the show she's like, I'm autistic, you know, like she says it. She is an autistic person. So I think it's really cute that they included her in the concert themed box like set, because you know most people would be like, oh, you know, autistic people don't like loud noises, but she has her like noise canceling headphones, so she's going to the concert. Like, I love it so much. I love her. I love you, Twyla. I've loved Twyla since Gen 1, so she's my favorite. I want to collect Gen 1 and Gen 2 Twylas as well. I have one other Twyla doll, but she's also in storage. And it's the fairy version of Twyla from Gen 2. This is one of the few dolls that I've ever bought, like, new as they came out, like, in store. Because it's my favorite character, and it's fairy themed. Come on. The country manufacturing variants I meant. Sorry, forgot the one word and made it complete different sense. Oh! That's also very fun, though. I will always eat up her 3-color scheme plus black every day. Garden Ghoul, such a great line. Honestly, one of the best G2 lines. There's not very many that were good. But Garden Ghouls was a good one. I like fairies, so I am biased. Now then, I should probably finish this. I should probably finish my commission now. But just know that I'm a big fucking nerd about Monster High dolls. And I have been for a very long time. And I'm a G3 lover. I love G3 of Monster High. People are huge haters about it. Can't fucking relate. I think it's great. I'm a true lover. I like all the generations, actually. I don't really like the G2 dolls all that much. There's a lot of misses, but the movies are really good in G2. I really like the G2 movies. They're probably some of my faves. And there's only 2 of them. Ah, I love dolls. Guys, I love dolls. I love dolls. I love playing with dolls. And by playing with dolls, I mean taking pictures of them, I guess? I don't know. I don't really play with dolls anymore. I have the full 3 sets of the Skulltimate Secrets line with Caddy, Claudine, and Frankie. Oh, yay! Which one is that one? Which Skulltimate Secrets is it? I can't remember. Oh, is that the... No. Because I know Caddy was in one of them, but I don't remember which one it was. The one where they're like pop stars? Oh, yeah. I like that one a lot. I like every one of the Skulltimate Secrets lines. I think they're really good. I think Iridescent is probably my favorite, just because I'm very biased towards that kind of like iridescent look. And then also the like glam one. It was like something manor or something like that, but like the glam themed one I really like too, because they came with like alternate hands. I love that. What do you mean a like a regular doll line comes with extra hands? That's so awesome. I love that so much. I also have a few of the first wave's budget release dolls. Got one from Big Lots before it died. Dude, Big Lots is back. It's like it died and then it came back, and there's like some big lots now. I saw one recently and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Girl, what are you doing here? I thought you died. Yeah, the hard hands, like they're so cute. I also have I have one of the Frankie budget lines, one of the like secret Frankie budget lines. But I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember what the line is called. But I really like them. Oh, here it is. Oh, can I get a better picture than this? Maybe. You know what? We're gonna use this tiny ass picture because I don't feel like going and finding a bigger one. This one. I have this budget Frankie. Yeah. Okay, Willie Mafton. I have this Frankie. I do really want to get her an articulated body because I love the face up on this line and I love her black hair. I don't like the pink leg though, which is fine because I want to switch her to a different body anyways. Yeah, Wave 2. The second one where they all had these really cute face ups that a lot of people hate for some reason. I love them. Again, I'm kind of unpopular opinions amongst the Monster High crowd. But I feel like most Monster High likers are with me on this one. But I love alt fashion anyways, so like when I'm like in these kinds of communities, I tend to have a differing opinion than most people, mostly because of the fact that I really like more alternative fashions. So when they come up with like weirder fashion lines or weirder character designs, I tend to like them a lot. I tend to think that they're really nice. But some people don't like that. I'm an avid lover of G3 Frankie because they're non-binary like me. I know! I love G3 Frankie so much. They're definitely like one of my favorites from G3. It's like Twyla, Venus, and Frankie are probably my favorites from G3. Yeah, definitely. And then I like all the other characters too. There's there's not really one that I don't like. I do like G3 Claudine. I miss G1 Claudine. But I also really like G3 Claudine, so it's really hard for me to be like, grr, give me back my G1 Claudine. Because I'm like, but I like G3 Claudine. I think she's fun. She's really cute. Oops. Crop. And then I'll do my signature on the tail. $20.26 heart. There we go. Perfect. And we're all done. I think it turned out pretty good. I think there's a couple places that are maybe a little awkward looking here, but to be quite honest, I think it turned out really, really good. And I like the sort of fashion that we went for on this one. Hooray! I think G3 Frankie is so fun. I think another G3 character's dolls that I want to collect is probably Ghoulia, weirdly enough. I feel like Ghoulia's dolls are a lot cuter every time I look at them. Like, I like them a lot. And people don't like them, so they sell for a really low price. So I might collect those once I'm done with Twyla. Once I have all of her dolls. I also really want the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Twyla. It's usually around $180, so maybe one day I'll decide to fork up that much money for a single doll. Anyway. Oh, I do have to share, guys, before I leave. I have to share my number one Twyla want. My dream doll, my number one doll that I want more than anything, Freak to Chic Twyla. I want Freak to Chic Twyla so fucking bad. Clown themed and my favorite character. Come on, please. Unfortunately, every doll that I ever see on the secondhand market that isn't like new in box is usually like missing arms, missing legs, missing the shoes, missing the clothes. So maybe one day. Also very expensive because it's a G1 doll. So at this point, expensive as fuck, dude. But still cute as hell. One of my favorites. So the Freak du Chic line in general is really fun. The San Diego Comic-Con Twyla is also very cute. They also gave her like poofy curly hair. This is the Comic-Con exclusive Twyla. Sweet Screams. Yeah. 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 This eats, quite frankly. I have the Freak du Chic Jennifier so far. Oh my god. Jalouse. So jalouse. Yeah. I love. I love dolls. Alright, let's go back to chatting. And let's go ahead and find someone to rate out to, because you know what? I'm done drawing. I'm done. Let's see here. Who is drawing today? You can go to Haywee. Oh, they're doing... Ooh, swatching Crayola pencil crayons? That sounds nice, actually. That sounds kind of nice. We could do some, like, cute swatching moment. I kind of love... I love it. All right. Let's go to It's Haywee. 3 E's. Yeah. They are doing some Crayola swatching, like a little bit of an IRL moment. And their, like, notebook game is peak, dude. I'm looking at their, like, notebook that they have here. Their sort of, like, journal thing. Gorge, quite frankly. So nice. So we're gonna go ahead and, we're gonna head out there. I will go ahead and, see y'all on, Saturday. What day is it today? I don't know. I don't remember what day it is. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. I hope you guys have a lovely night, a good time, a good day, good vibes. Saturday we're probably going to be doing Cult of the Lamb. So it's Thursday? What the fuck? Who said that? Yeah, I'll be here on Saturday. We're probably going to be doing Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, probably. And then on Sunday we're going to be doing Minecraft. But for now, good night, sweet dreams. And I will see you all in your nightmares. Yep, I will see you all there, and I will be wearing the new Dreamy t-shirt. Yep, I'm gonna be wearing that t-shirt. Yep. Good night, everyone. Bye.